African American literature is the body of literature produced in the United States by writers of African descent. It is a resistance to tyranny and reveals what was happening in the Black community during significant world events. Its works traces back to the late 18th century with writers such as Olaudah Equiano, Phillis Wheatley, and David Walker. It is amazing the way Black writers channeled their frustration and pain into literature. One thing that I like about African American literature is that it incorporates traditions, art, and other forms of African culture. By reading it, we learn that some of the customs practiced by African Americans have African origins. For example, in Zora Neale Hurston's The Six Gilded Bits, Hurston uses imagery of quarter bottles driven neck down into the ground. This is similar to a bottle tree, which is said to trap evil spirits and keep them out of your home. The origin of the bottle tree comes from the Congo area of Africa and dates back to the 9th century AD. African American literature is an essential part of American and world history. To appreciate historical events, we need to know more than just the names of people and places or dates of events. We won't fully comprehend the past until we examine it from all possible angles. By reading the different bodies of African American literature this semester, I feel more connected to my ancestors. I have more empathy for the struggles of African Americans in the past. It also gives me a feeling of self-worth and belonging in the Black community. As African Americans' place in American society has changed over the century, so too has the focus of African American literature. Before the Civil War, African American literature focused primarily on the issue of slavery. At the turn of the 20th century, books by authors such as W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington debated whether to confront or appease racist attitudes in the United States. During the Black Power and Black Arts movement, authors such as Toni Morrison and Martin Luther King wrote about issues of racial segregation and Black nationalism. From the Black Power and Black Arts movement formed the Black aesthetic. The Black aesthetic desired a sense of self-realization for the Black nation. Black aesthetics experimented with new forms of sound, art, and ideas of Black expression. The movement has been seen as one of the most important times in African American literature. It inspired Black people to establish their own publishing houses, magazines, journals, and art institutions. America has not had a definitive Black aesthetic since the Black Arts movement. Today we have people such as Umar Johnson and Derek Muhammad who have an impact on tons of people, but they have not caused a movement such as the Black Arts movement, or caused an impact such as Amir Baraka, Fred Hampton, or Stokely Carmichael.